In July last year, poultry farmers and feed millers across the country expressed worry over a looming collapse of the industry due to the scarcity and high cost of raw materials for feed production. The Greater Accra Poultry Farmers Association has said, despite the gains of government's Planting for Food and Jobs initiative, as least in the increasing number of beneficiaries yearly, the policy has benefited players in neighboring countries more than the local economy, as poultry farmers in Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast and Togo usually source their materials from here and are willing to pay any amount. The situation, according to the local farmers, could collapse the local industry if government does not come to the sector's aid. In an interview with Citi Business News, board member of the Greater Accra Poultry Farmers Association, Mr. Kwame Ntim Dodu, said, until accurate statistics are used in planting and harvesting maize, the industry will continue to suffer the consequences of its shortage.
Sometimes we hear that the country has done well, increased production of maize and all these rice and things. But I don't know, we need to measure this performance against a standard, against the reality. The reality is how much maize and soya do the nation need for its people and for its livestock. If you don't have these statistics, you may be producing. Maybe if you were producing 100 bags previously, and you double the 100 bags to 200 bags. Everybody is clear, you have done well. You've multiplied, you've increased your production by 100%, isn't it? Yeah, but where you don't know the actual demand for that commodity by your people and then livestock, maybe the demand is 400. If the people and animals together need 400 bags of maize and you have produced 200, you still fall short of the total of demand for the same commodity in the country.
Meanwhile, the Ghana Pig Farmers Association is raising similar concerns, arguing that the development with maize is heavily impacting on their cost of operation. Maxwell Quay Hammond is a member of the association and CEO of Tilly Farms, and he believes investing significantly in the local production of the commodity is critical to salvaging the situation.
The major challenge right now with the industry, when you talk about the pig industry in the livestock subsector, has to do with feed. Because if you look at it, we don't grow enough grains to feed ourselves, left alone to have some for animals. So we currently use agro byproducts, wheat bran, rice bran, and then what have you, corn chaff. But prices have increased. We know there's importation, heavily relying on importation. And we know what is happening with the Citi and the economy right now. So it's not very helpful. So our prices keep increasing by the day. So if we could increase local production of grains and cereals, it's going to go a long way to help the subsector. It's very bad. I mean, if you have certain feed ingredients increasing over 300% over a 6-month period, that's very bad. We started the year buying maize under 200 Ghana cedis. Right now it's way above 300. I mean, how are you able to, and someone will say you transfer the cost to the clients, when already you are competing with, how do you call it, you are competing with imports. How are you able to transfer all the costs to the clients? So it's made it very difficult. Fine, some amount of transfer has been done, but we've not been able to recover all our costs.